Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Oracle of Seasons. I'm Cardboard Lawyer, and on the last episode, we beat the Ancient Ruins, getting us our 6 Essence, and then the Mako Tree was like, hey guys, you should go to the west of Horon, good stuff will happen over there, so get over there, and there's a cemetery, and shit will be good. So, we're trying to get there because we want shit to be good, but unfortunately, if we go as far west as we can, we'll find that there's ocean in our way, and as hard as we push, we can't move the ocean, it weighs too much, there's too much water. So we're gonna have to find a way to cross the ocean, because, you know, it's not like we can swim, we don't have flippers that let us swim, because, you know, swimming plus ocean, that's not a thing you can do. Well, not a thing you can do in this game anyways, because, ocean, I don't know how that works, and that's not really important how it works, but we're gonna figure a way to get across that ocean. So we're gonna go ask those pirates in Subrosia that we saw, because, I mean, they're pirates, they should know how to get across the ocean. But before we go visit the undead, we're gonna go visit the slightly not-so-dead, the newly bornish, and by newly born, I mean, has grown quite a lot, as we could talk to him, but he's kind of a playful bugger since we told the mom that she should play with him, and maybe I should switch seeds so we don't drop seeds everywhere, but that's not gonna be a problem now, because now we can talk to Meaty. I, Meaty, am writing a song to praise Lonk, the great hero, and he likes us. So now we don't have to really talk to his mom anymore, because I think she just says, like, oh, I love Meaty, he's cool. But he's not important now because, you know, he's not a pirate, and we're going to go visit the pirates who we conveniently have a warp to their house, too. Isn't that great? So let's go talk to the captain, because I would have supposed he'd be the most competent out of them. Useless fools! Can't someone find me, Belle? Aye, you. Aye, I can see it in your eyes. You're a competent adventurer. Okay, go get it. Find me, Belle. I'll be waiting. That was the pirate inside of me dying now. He wants us to go find his bell before he'll help us out. So, we're gonna go try and find his bell. Before you leave, though, I suggest you talk to this guy, because he'll give you something important. An important little combination code thing, and because this is a video game, it's, of course, going to be important, because why wouldn't it? Aye, that's it. Nothing, forget it. Har har har! Yeah, so he wants us to forget it, so I wasn't paying attention. That's good for me. How long do they plan on staying here? So, you know, them being pirates, they just kind of moved in. And, well, the Subrosian's taking it pretty well. I mean, he's like, man, this is a problem. These skeleton pirates are here. But, you know, he's not too bothered that he has to go do something about it. So to find their bell, I figure we should search their ship. Now, there's something off about their ship. Can't exactly put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. Let's check out the inside of the ship since, we can. Ooh, look, a ghosty. Arg, the ghost's bow is in the desert. That means that the bow is in the desert, so their ship managed to crash through a dimension and end up in hell. Not only that, but the back end is sticking out into hell, so they, like, fell backwards and got it lodged in between dimensions, I suppose. Unless this is, like, underworld. I don't really know how to look at that, but I like to think that their ship somehow managed to go backwards, crashing through dimensions somehow, winding themselves up in hell. So, you know, that's always a fun thing. So let's go, to that desert thing, since, you know, the bow's in the desert, so the bell should be there, because, you know, crash through a dimension and all your shit goes flying everywhere. So it might be there. But we haven't been to a desert, so that means it's going to be on an empty space of map. Luckily for us, though, there's a large portion of map that we haven't visited that's just right here, to the right here of Horon Village, because, you know, I don't feel like directions. Directions suck. But this can't be a desert, this is the beach, and I don't know why I hesitated on my words there. But it has to be, because there's a skeleton guy here. Why wouldn't it be a desert? You'll look for the bell? Then I can go back, thank ye! And, even though we were told to forget that combination, I remembered it, even though I wasn't paying attention. So I'm hoping I'm getting this right, because I kinda... Oh, yeah, I did remember it. Great. That's always good. Even though there's an earthquake's going on, but, you know, earthquakes are good. Samasa Desert ahead. So let's go to Samasa Desert, where, cacti will hurt you. Or cacti. Speaking of cacti, look, it's Pokey the cactus. And, thank God that guy had a heart. So yeah, some fun enemies here, just, orange levers and pokies. Why not? Well, we found their ship. Let's see what the ghosty has to say. Ahoy! When I was searching the desert, I found... Or, searching the desert for the bell, I got caught in a sandstorm and caught a case of dead. So somehow the skeleton pirate managed to die. Don't know how he managed to do that. Like, I would say, like, maybe, you know, he died when he was human, but if he died, why did he become a skeleton? I don't care, not important. We're not planting a gaseous seed here, because chances are we won't come back here again. Because, you know, desert. Why would a plant grow in a desert, even though there's plenty of plants growing around in deserts and... Oh, these levers. Actually, I have a feeling that these levers might be a little bit of douches, given that we're going to have to be wandering around this desert in a bit to find the bell once we get this guy to help us. But before we do, I just want to check out what's in this, this cave here, because if we're not going to be coming back, we might as well just see what's in here. It's just fairies. Fairies aren't important enough to go out of my way. No, I want that there. Okay, I'll deal with having unorganized items for now. It's not that important. So what you want to do is basically you're just going to carry him around, and you want to run from quicksand pit to quicksand pit, and eventually he'll start freaking out. And when he does, you want to drop down that pit, because that's where the bell is located. And you want to be careful, because if those levers get close to you, they'll knock him out of your hands, and then you have to go back to the oasis to find him again. So just be careful of levers and enemies who can knock him either off the screen or into a pit, because if he gets hit into a pit that, you know, isn't the right one, then there's going to be a problem, because you'll have to go back and get him, and it'll be very tedious. And oh, looks like we found the right one, so let's drop down here. And I guess that's the bell. It looks a bit broken, but, you know, it should work, and he even says it was. You got the rusty bell. Will something this rusty do? Uh-oh, that's Captain's bell, but I hope that'll do. It's awfully rusty. It looks like it's broken to shit. But, you know, I guess if the game's saying it's rusty, it's rusty. The game knows what's its universe is going on better than I do. So now we should just go ahead and take it back. But before we take it back to the Captain, I think we should, you know, get it polished and or fixed, depending on what's actually wrong with it. And luckily for us, though, they give us a shortcut back to their, back to Subrosia. So, yeah, the only way we can get into Subrosia without taking one of those teleports is going through this double-dimensional ship. I almost wanted to say tri-dimensional, but, you know, it's not a third dimension. There might be a third dimension in the middle of there, but I'd rather not think about that. But like I said, before we take it back to the Captain, we're going to want to drop it by, what's going on? Oh, that's it. Yeah, there we go. That's actually better. I was thinking, why was this bothering me? And it was bothering me because, like, all the yellow and red items could be on one side, and then the blue could be on the other side. Hooray for a terrible, terrible OCD. Or, not important. We want to go get it fixed up. So, you know, who would know how to fix up a bell other than, you know, the smithy? They should know what's going on. Like, I don't know what to do with a bell. Like, I assumed if it was rusty, you would just polish it, but I don't think it's rusty. It looks like it's... Oh, now that item's blue. Yes, I did just do that just to keep it organized. I know it's a bad habit, but it has to be clean. Just has to be. I don't care if it's just an item screen in a video game. I'm sorry. And luckily for us, I actually remember where the smithy is, so we don't have to go out of our way running around forever to find it. So let's go ahead and talk to him. He's like, blah, blah, blah. Finest work in the land. Only take jobs that interest us. And we're going to hope it interests them. And of course it will, because it's a plot-related item. And, yeah. If you remember last time we were here with the whole, Iron Shield, the way to get them to do stuff is not to say please or thank you, but just to tell them to fucking do it. And they love that answer. They just love it so much! And then they'll, go ahead and, you know, fix the bell with whatever problem it is. And, so yeah, now we have a good bell. Well, we don't have it yet, but now we do. Now we have the real pirate's bell. Gong. That's the description. That's a good description. So I'm gonna go ahead and run back to their house. And I'll see you guys there. I found your darn bell, Captain. Now you teach me how to get across the ocean. Ah, you brought me bell. Thank ye. Let's take a gander. Ah, there's no mistaking it. This bell full of memories. That don't mean they're all good, Sniff. He's such an emotional pirate. So, now hopefully he'll help us. We're off, mateys, to sea. So, yeah, we're gonna go with them off to sea. Honestly, I always felt this Legend of Zelda was a bit different than the other Zeldas, because it ends with you becoming a pirate. And it's different in that you don't finish your adventure, you just become a pirate, and the rest of the game becomes a pirate simulator. And they apparently fixed the ship. Although I think there's a bigger problem with, you know, the ship actually being broken. Like I said, I can't put my finger on it, but it's like it's lodged in the fucking sand! But they, you know, fixed that problem because it's a video game, and that would be boring if they can fix a problem. I always thought this song was pretty cool, you know, the pirate adventuring theme, which we're going to be hearing for the rest of the song, because this game's a pirate sim now. Everything you've done prior to this, and anything promised to be after this, isn't there, because this is a pirate sim now. So the desert's dead ahead because they're... Oh. Ooh. Fool, it's do or die! Oh, I don't think you guys realize that, you know, you're all like skeleton ghosty guys. Well, you're not skeleton ghosties, but you are skeleton guys. And that sound was either really bad or really good, but I'm gonna hope it's really good. And it sounds like they've made it. By Jolly Roger. Roger? That's not a guy. By Jolly Roger, aye, go mateys, this is it! Aye, sir. And then, yay, we're in the ocean now, so hopefully, that does not sound like a bell. He said to sound the bell, not the... whatever the fuck that's supposed to be, but, you know, that's not important. So yeah, I guess the pirate sim starts now. I can't move or anything, but, I guess these guys will tell us what to do, them being the experienced pirates here. Although they just seem to want to spin around and be dizzy. And I'm actually starting to feel kind of seasick myself. Actually, that's probably just me. I don't feel all that good right now. So, you know, I'm getting into the emotion of a true pirate sim. Oh, they got seasick. Oh, I guess we should follow their advice, but for some reason, we're really good at this whole being a pirate thing. I think, you know, we should become their captain, since, oh, no, their captain seems to have his shit together. You call yourselves pirates, shameful fools, getting sick the moment you set sail. It's, nope, we're the captain now. Now that we're the captain, I say that we, oh, no, look, they're coming in. So, Pirate Sim's over. I've actually never seen this before, guys. This is like a thing I've never seen before. Wow. So yeah, we managed to fix our problem by, you know, helping a crew of undead pirates. Isn't that glorious? I love Zelda. So yeah, now we have a bridge with their ship. Their ship is our bridge. So we're just gonna hope they can sit here and be seasick for a while. Now, we could continue that way and get to the cemetery like the Maku tree wants us to, but, being the rebellious bunch we are, you know, us people on the internet, we're going to instead do a side quest, because there's one last, like, well, it's not like a major side quest, because I actually didn't know about this side quest until about 4 playthroughs of this. Okay, I guess that actually doesn't sound as good as I thought it would. 4 playthroughs of this game ago. That probably doesn't sounds like you played this game more than 4. Like, yeah. But I didn't know about this secret like the first few times I played this game, and it's a pretty neat thing. Now, to start, you can actually start the side quest without kind of finding the thing that initializes it. But I kind of want to show you guys. Because this is like how you would find out about the side quest if you just didn't know about it. And I actually found this one by accident, because there was a part of this game where I just started looking at everything in every season to find out if there are any secrets. And there is a secret over here. So we come down here and we find an old man in orange garb. But that orange actually is supposed to be gold. Game Boy Color limitations. If you want true power, then slay the 4 golden beasts that roam the land. Then I shall grant my power for a second, I thought he was going to say golden power. Now, there's 4 golden beasts out there, like he said, 1 for each season, and they're located across Hollow-Drum in special areas that you can only find in certain seasons. So I'm going to run around, and we're going to go slay them, because, you know, that's what we want to do. The first 2 golden beasts you can get to actually, like, pretty quickly, because they're right next to each other if you go about this the right way. Because the first one that we're going to be going after, you can go after them in any order you want, but we're just going to start with this way because this is the first one that came to mind, because I'm trying to recall where they are off the top of my head without having to look at a guide, because that would be for the best. And if I remember this first one, there is a golden beast here in, Tarm Forest? What the hell is this place called again? Like, I know the place is called... No, I should look at the map. That's the place that'll tell... The map! Oh, I guess they just called it the Tarmarins as well. I thought they might call it the Lost Woods or something. But here's the first golden monster, the golden Lionel, not Wolf Warrior. They used to be called Wolf Warriors, but that was a long time ago. Now, they're golden beasts, so they have, like, extra health, and they might do extra damage. That's probably a lie. They probably don't. But I have a feeling that they'd make them do extra damage. But, they have more health than usual, and we, of course, get the prize from that golden old man for killing them all, stupid crow. Or I guess you're Gways. I don't know if you're actually Gways, but I have a feeling you're Gways. Which beast is this? Is this the... I think this beast is the summer beast, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it summer. Because the next beast is also in Spool Swamp. Well, I guess the first one, that one that we took off, was technically in, summer? Yeah, summer's... I think summer's right, because I remember the other one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, summer's right, which is good, because there's actually another thing we can get done here. And we'll actually go ahead and do it, because it's closer to the entrance, so we don't have to come back, because the golden monster's, like, way in the back of Spool Swamp. So, I'm actually going to get out my Pegasus seeds. That'd be mighty helpful right about now, just so we can kind of get around quicker, so we don't have to wait for Link to kind of slowly walk everywhere. I miss being able to run. Skyward Sword was a good game. Lunk, you're my best customer. Take this! Special gift, Vasu. Vasu, the jeweler, left us a gift here. That sneaky, sneaky jeweler guy. So if we... I think you have to dig here, you have to break... No, you dig here, and you get a ring! So we can take it to get appraised by him later, because I have a feeling we're gonna have to go by Vasu anyways, because I think I've been grabbing a few rings over the course of the last few episodes and just not taking it to him. Actually, we probably only have that one, and I'm just forgetting everything. Because that's how I work. Let's go ahead and call let's go ahead and call Moosh, so we can get across this gap, so we can go ahead and get to the golden monster. But like I said, the golden monsters, they might do more damage, I doubt they do, but they definitely have more health. But the problem is, you can just kind of get them in corners and just beat the living shit out of them, so it's not like an added challenge. Or, well, I guess it's an added challenge in that they have more health, but it's not like, you know, like, oh, it's a mini-boss. But no, I like this idea of a side quest. It's fun, plays on the seasons features, because it puts them all the monsters in like areas that you normally wouldn't go to, in certain seasons. Or I guess you can accidentally bump into a few of them. Like that's honestly what I've done when I first found about them. I was like, whoa, these are different colored monsters. And we're gonna go ahead and just leave you here, Moosh, because reasons. It's actually just more convenient to fly, because I think the next one is in the Woods of Winter. Is that what's... Yeah, Woods of Winter. And even though it's winter, we've already gotten our one for winter. We need to make it autumn. Now, this is actually the one that I'm afraid I might have to look up, because I have no fucking clue what this one is, to be honest. All I remember is that this one wants to be autumn, because we've already done summer and winter. So we'll just look around for the autumn. Oh, or it could just be here, the golden moblin right here for us. So that's awesome. But like I said, these guys aren't too hard. You just back them into a corner and just beat the shit out of them, and they're not a problem. Now the next one is where can I put you? Oh, that's why I normally put the feather up there. This is quickly becoming less of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, and more of Cardboard Lawyer has a problem and must organize his items. I really need to sort that out, and we'll actually come back here because we have to get our other golden monster, and then you know, I don't want to sidetrack myself, even though I did, but I don't want to sidetrack myself because of reason. That sounds good enough for me. This next guy that we're gonna go after is over here by the pirates, and you can do this side quest anytime after you've gotten the pirates to, you know, become your bridge for the whole of eternity, because they're gonna be docked there for the rest of the game, because, you know, getting over seasickness takes a long time. We're actually gonna go grab that treasure chest. Why did I forget what those things are called? And oh, for a second there I was like, oh, did they just have a white sprite there? But no, that's actually transparent. That's actually really cool, even if Link's Shadow goes through, because Link's Shadow is part of his sprite. And oh, look, another ring to get appraised. How many rings do we have now? Now I'm pushing the map button instead of the item button. 3. So, we only had 1 ring before that, but that's still an extra ring. I'm gonna go ahead and burn this down because it's there. Why wouldn't I burn it down? Oh, and it's a passage, and it's old man. He's probably gonna steal our money, but let's talk to him to find out. Shh, don't tell, which means we get money. Hooray! I need to find a way to spend our money so we don't, you know, end up with 999 rubies, and then just it all goes to shit. So I'll find some stuff to waste money on before we go to the dungeon place in the next episode. And bombs, which means we're gonna need bombs because there's that giant crack in the wall that I wasn't looking at, which I probably should have. And then that would have been good for everybody, so I wouldn't have put my bombs away, so I wouldn't have to come back here. Even though I'm gonna have to come back here anyways, because we have to come back here for seasonal reasons, regarding the season that we have to make it, because we have to make it summer to get the monster. No, we've already done the summer monster. We have to make it spring for the monster, and then we have to make it summer to go where we want, I believe. That sounds correct in my head, so I'll roll with it. Because now we have to go take out our last golden monster, we'll go check on the old man, and then we'll make it to the dungeon, and we'll call it an episode, and that sounds good to me, and look how nice this place looks like in spring rather than drab old winter. It's quite nice. So now we can go find the last golden monster. And if I remember right, this last golden monster is the golden dark nut. So he might be a bit of a challenge, because sometimes dark nuts can kind of kick your ass, and it is a golden dark nut. Because I'm sure they're still calling it the dark nut at this point, because it's a 2D game, and good, we got him in a kind of position where he can't get us. That's good, but oh darn it, tried to turn, he hit us. But not a problem, we took him out. So I'll meet you back at the old man's house, and we'll see what our prize is. We killed your dirty monsters, Goldman. Give us our blood money already. You have slain all 4 golden beasts, sir. You are worthy of the true power. Take it. And we get a ring. So now we have a ton of rings to go appraise. So that's a good 80 rubies that we can get out of the way before the gems. So we'll have oh no, he's gonna hit me with the fireball. I probably should have dodged it, but I panicked and started hitting it with my sword instead, because that felt like a good reason for some idea. So I'll run to Vasu's, and then we can go ahead and get our rings appraised. I really wonder, does Vasu like just dance like all the time, like even when you're not here? Because he's like dancing when you walk in. There's not like a moment of like, oh, I should start dancing to, you know, get my customer to buy my shit. So the ring we had before walking in, before the episode, was the Rocks ring, which would actually been pretty, or not pretty helpful, but kind of helpful for the Oh, we already had one? Oh. Whoops, that would have been helpful for the ancient ruins. And I think this is the ring that we got from Vasu, I think, when we dug it up. No, this was the ring that we got from that treasure chest on our way through, wasn't it? And then this one's from Vasu. Or was the other? I really honestly don't remember. All I know is this one is the one that we got from the Golden Monster Old Man, and this is the red ring. The red ring doesn't kill your Xbox, it instead makes your sword do twice as much damage. So rather than our sword doing 2 damage, it would do 4 damage. Now, that's a great prize. It allows you to do just a shit ton of damage, making it a very, very, very good ring. But I'm not going to use it, just because it might be a bit cheap. Maybe later on I might put it on, just for time purposes, and make us allow us to get through, you know, fights a bit, not easier, but quicker, although it would be easier as well. But I kind of want to retain a little bit of challenge in the game, so I'm not going to put it on. But it's a great prize. That side quest is totally worth it. You can get a more powerful sword. So yeah, it's definitely worth your way to go out of your way to get the way, to find the way of those monsters. And I'm sorry for how awkward that was. Don't worry, we're near the end of the episode. You won't have to listen to me talk once that's done, unless you're in Future Land and there's future episodes up, and you decide like, hey, I want to watch another episode, which is actually how I watch Let's Plays. I like doing that. And I'm only making this creepier for you, so I'm so sorry. I'm nothing but sorry. But hopefully summer's the right season to make it, so we can progress on, because I'm hoping, or not hoping, but at least I think that we have to go through here. I have a feeling that Caves A is trying to throw us off, and I'm gonna go ahead and plant a gaseous seed here, because I think we don't have a gaseous seed. I thought we did. Well, that's fine too, because we're at the cemetery, and just up here is the next level. Yeah, it's right in the open, nothing more we have to do. Saving the pirates is enough to justify getting us to a dungeon. So, on the next episode, we're gonna go ahead and check out what's down there, this creepy dungeon with snake things. Dungeon.